Hello and welcome to a new reaction video. My name is Larissa and today I am going to react to a new episode from Dead Like Me. This is the 10th episode already, and before I start I want to tell you that you can already see more of my Dead Like Me reactions on my Patreon. You can get early access there and you can also see my full reactions to the episodes, so without any cuts. Check it out if you're interested, the link is in the description. And in the previous episode we saw kind of the storyline about the father. We never really saw what he was feeling, his emotions or whatever. And I feel like we finally kind of found that out. So I felt like that was a really nice, thing to get to know, a nice storyline. Georgia also got a friend, Charlotte. I think we're gonna see more of her, but I also feel like the friendship is gonna come to an end eventually. Or now that she saw that her dad could finally talk about it because of Charlotte, kinda. Maybe that it's also like fine for her now, but I mean, it was nice for her to get a friend for once who's not Dolores. So I'm kind of hoping that it's staying for now. But yeah, I guess we'll just have to watch this episode and find out. So let's go. Happy times. Oh, her. I forgot about her for a second.
And then you'll do the same thing for the section on filers, clerks, executive assistants. We now save mucho dinero.
So much paper.
Do you have sticky fingers?
I'm pretty sure I don't.
Well, you should. Lucky for you, I have another pair.
Lucky for me.
Where is Thumbkin? I envy you. Collating is so zen, so meditative.
Oh yeah, it looks great.
So. It's like sweeping. Whoosh.
It's like you're stuck there in that room with your own thoughts.
How much your busy bee hands have accomplished.
Bees don't have hands.
No, they don't, do they? I'll leave you to it, Ms. Busy Bee. Ow.
And there it starts already. Eternal pain.
Vision, dental, mental, and Indian casino tax.
Good morning.
For you?
What is going on here?
One for each of you.
What's the occasion?
Why do I need to have an occasion to spread the love?
Because you're an ornery bitch and you eat puppy dogs for breakfast.
How'd you like to buy a dead girl breakfast? Sure, babe. Anything you want.
Oh, okay. Use it as long as it lasts.
Why does she get 2 days off?
Why does she get 2 days off?
I'm okay, Rue.
Daisy will take over for you.
No, and no means no. I, Daisy Adair, am going to do double time for a woman who wears that dreadful little hat and orthopedic shoes.
Does anyone even like Daisy?
Talk to you later.
Do I still get breakfast?
And which party would that be, miss?
We'll have that dessert now, I think.
Scarf is just beautiful. Where did you get it, if you don't mind me asking?
My husband bought it for me in San Francisco.
What's your name, dear?
She has a way, like, with people, as in...
Oh, but I don't think you're related to him. You're much too fresh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm one of the Greenwich Adairs.
It's like if George would do this, it would just be really awkward and like, they just start to talk to her.
Joyce is turning 30 for the 31st year in a row. So.
Are you married, Daisy? Sylvia has a daughter. 8,000 calories a bite.
Please, it's not like it's going to kill you.
Believe your friend is choking on a sugar cookie.
Wait, but she took her soul. Oh no. Oh no. Dead by fire.
My coffee was ice.
Yeah, I was like, is that alcohol? Oh my god.
There's a limousine outside waiting for you, and I do have quite the to-do list.
Limousine to take me where? Tell your driver to go on without me. I'm not ready. And take care, Daisy.
I don't think that's how it works.
To my son's office, and I'm guessing that your limo won't take me there. Now you be a dear and just tip the busboy over there.
Why do I kind of feel like that when Daisy died, it kind of like went like that too?
It seemed my choices were limited to coal mining or hand-washing J-Lo's undies.
Georgia! Oh, Georgia!
Oh, please, God.
She's everywhere.
Come out, wherever you are.
It's times like these I wish Reapers had some kind of superpower. Like I could fly or
Just
disappear.
become invisible.
Georgia!
And like she doesn't even go by Georgia there, so yeah.
Girl, she's about yay big brown eyes. Oh, that's her. So nice visiting with you. I come bearing gifts. I'm busy. She's rich, which makes her son rich, which could make us rich. Need your help.
Why would I want to help you anyway?
Lots of
Yeah, I mean, if it could mean money for you too.
Girls got needs, you know? Even a dead girl. Especially a dead girl. What do I have to do?
You'll need to take a few days off work.
Today?
How's a week next Tuesday? Are you free? Yes, of course today. Don't you see my face? I'm playing urgency.
I don't think Reapers are supposed to use ghosts to get money.
I mean, Mason does it all the time.
Animals don't like money. We do. Ugh.
Mini cricket. Why can't you ever give me a break?
You're taking it personally, sir.
Why is there so many people like arriving at the exact moment she's writing a ticket?
I was just gonna move it.
You were not gonna move it. I know this vehicle. I see this vehicle.
Yeah,
every
okay, with
day.
him
You
I'm
were
like,
just
yeah,
hoping
then
you
it's
weren't
fair.
gonna get-
Well, maybe today's different. Maybe today you tear up that ticket.
I feel like she's never done that, but something is going on with her.
Maybe
Oh.
today is different.
What is happening? That's not the Roxy we know.
So much. I am sure there's going to be some karmic reward for you down the line.
And you're welcome.
And if you're smart, you'd move the car now.
Oh, hello. Booties are the only things I know how to knit. Have you been crying?
Okay, so she's gonna do it. Daisy's profession.
My Aunt Ruth died.
Oh, Millie.
I'm gonna have to take some time off for the funeral. 5 days ought to do it.
You're entitled to 5 bereavement days if it's a parent, grandparent, or sibling. You said it was your aunt?
She practically raised me. I loved her like a sister, or a mother, or a grandmother.
Entitles you to 3 bereavement days.
I can't believe I fucked that up.
Yeah, but like you're not gonna say your mom died or something. That's like, yeah, you might have to use that some other time.
How about we say that it was your grandmother who died?
She's always so dramatic.
I don't want to abuse the rules here.
Your grandmother just bought it.
Thank you.
So then you have like a sad smiley face. That is so funny.
Mary Kate Mason. Mason Mary Kate.
Hello, please come in.
She's just dragging her everywhere.
I was thinking something sort of Rive Gauche, a little less working class.
I believe the perks kick in after you walk into the lights.
There's no need to rush things.
Now, get me my son.
You can't just waltz up to the living and start chatting.
Oh, I'll call him myself.
Proper way for the dead to communicate with the living. You have to trust me. I need you to move out for a few days.
You expect me to move out my own?
I mean, she does that to
Right away.
people.
How am I to be compensated?
How would you like to be compensated?
50% of the take-ins and 100% of your clothes off.
10% and a handshake.
25% and a quick grow.
Stay strong, soldier.
15% and a...
Mason is so unbelievable.
5, 4, 3, 2.
That was so worth it.
Mason is so easily to like, yeah, make a deal with to take him out of his own house. Like with George, she didn't even have to make a deal because, yeah, she can just do what she wants, and George is like not that strong to like stand up for it. But with Mason, you can just make a shitty deal and he's fine with it.
So here's the deal. You're a Davenport. A Lindsay was married to a Buckingham, who's nephew to the dearly departed Mary Kate Horahan.
Which makes me...
Very sad. Now go, the grieving's good.
Well,
Wait, come here.
ow! Okay, now that hurt.
Great, now you look hurt. Go.
Can't believe this. She was so... unique. Hi. Millie. Look in the bottom drawer in her curio cabinet upstairs.
Who told you that?
Mary Kate, you know, your mother.
When?
Last night? I was at a...
Girl, you
séance
could have just said
last night,
last
and,
week.
Your mother unexpectedly joined in and asked me to tell you me.
Who is gonna believe this?
What a pretty woman I was. Very nice.
We ask you to commune with us and sit with us.
What was that?
What are you doing? This isn't a 17th
This is so funny.
I believe someone has joined us.
Is it my mother?
I don't know. If you're with us, please give us a sign.
I really wonder what Rube would think of all the shit they do he doesn't know.
Oh, please, enough with the theatrics.
Mary-Kate is very anxious to talk to you, Matthew.
Well, how do I know for sure she's really here?
Because you're clutching my monogrammed handkerchief, which you obviously stole from my bedside drawer, holding it like a 2-year-old with his blankie.
It touches her heart that you're holding it.
I miss you so much.
Dude, the mom is a bitch.
When is...
I didn't see you on the street. Supervisor said you knocked off early. You called in sick.
Well, just chilling, you know. Do some shopping. I got the French tips.
What is up with her?
Kind of bullshit their way out of an existential crisis.
I'm not having a crisis, Rube.
It sure looks like one.
You're mourning. It's all over you.
What do you want me to do? Go to church, wear all black?
Acknowledge your grief. Well, yours reeks of avoidance.
I can't change anything about the past.
Well, I'll be waiting for you whenever you're ready.
Look at the little milk sop. No, he's just too weak to stand up to the...
He's just grieving. Damn.
She says she wants you to take over the board of directors.
We could get in big trouble for this.
Yeah.
The next board meeting, William Garrett will call for a vote on a buyback of all outstanding shares. Go on, tell him.
She's gonna fuck this up. But like on purpose.
This fellow, Garrett.
What is it? What happened?
I can't continue. It's too dangerous.
Am I in danger?
No, me. If I channel the dead for too long, I might die myself. Some spirits are especially draining. She's gone.
Oh, you are fucking with the wrong ghost, my little friend.
Here's the 2,000 you asked for.
Oh, this is so wrong.
Can't take your money.
Fucking up!
Is that Mother?
No, this house is full of spirits. It's an occupational hazard. I can't take your money.
I'll pay you 10,000.
I don't think you realize the health risk this could pose for me.
20,000.
Come back tomorrow night. I'll bring Mary-Kate. If it's the last thing I do.
Okay, this is so smart but so wrong at the same time. Oh my god.
You really don't think I'm going to stand idly by while you swindle my son out of $20,000, do you? Send for my lights.
Leave now, and the battle for your family's business may not go well. This William Garrett fellow sounds like a bad hat. Isn't saving the company for your son worth a measly 20 grand? I'm guessing. I mean, I have no inside information. It's with the parlor tricks, asshole.
You just gave up $2 grand.
Don't look at me. He's the one who came up with the lame ghost shit.
I feel like Mason shouldn't have been involved in this, but I also feel like Mason shouldn't be involved in anything because it always goes wrong.
Don't you fuck this up.
Don't you fuck this up.
She's just in the middle like, okay, here we go again.
I was stuck with the task of babysitting.
Yeah.
I sailed my whole life. Had my first boat when I was 8. I wish I'd been buried at sea.
Couldn't you have put that in your will? Asked someone to do it for you?
Coulda, shoulda.
Mary-Kate would never take another vacation to St. Bart's. And I'd never see it at all.
Do you know how to sail?
No.
Well, you should learn. You'd look good on a sailboat.
I mean, she is pretty kind, even though they're like scamming her son. Well, at least to Georgia. I think she's less kind to Daisy now that she knows what she's doing. But yeah.
Realize the bar is unimportant, right? The bar is just where the joke takes place. What's important is the escalation.
But just thinking, like, the way he was already so strict about just putting a note on the door, which was from Jesus, because they're not supposed to, like, communicate with, like, their loved ones who are still alive, and now they are doing this. If he finds out, they're gonna be fucked.
Where's your roommate?
She's fallen in love with a diplomat and is getting fitted for a wedding dress as we speak. I don't know, I'm her roommate, not her mother.
We haven't seen anything about Charlotte anymore, so I really think that was just for one episode, just, yeah, to get the dad storyline going.
I do know where she is, and I will give it to her right now.
I'll come with.
He knows they're doing something. Rube is not stupid. Oh, that looks good. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat after this episode. Oh my god.
Supposedly, there's a super efficient way to grieve.
It's always so weird to see Roxy not in her police outfit. in the beginning, I'm always like, who is this woman? And I'm like, oh shit, yeah, that's Roxy, of course.
One death you never get over is your own.
I thought this would be the year I would let go.
20 years?
Oh.
21.
And 21's the lucky number, isn't it? Come on. Throw something in there.
Jennifer Beals. She wore 'em well.
Who knows where she'd be without you?
Revisiting the hour of your passing, the injustice of it all.
Oh.
One thing everyone agrees on. Going out before you're old and creaky is pretty much worst case scenario. But when you're young...
I think I was talking about this like in one of the last few episodes that we didn't see her death yet.
And just stumbled onto $1 million idea? Getting an early checkout truly stinks.
Girl, what are those cool things you got on your legs? I cut the toes out of my socks. Check it out.
Wow. You sell them?
She literally just told you she's cutting the toes out of her socks. Anyone can do that. She shouldn't have said that.
You're still trying to reinvent the sock, huh? And I'm getting paid like a high-class hooker to do it, too. I made
She's jealous.
You think you know the killers that lurk in your house. A Drano under the sink.
Damn, is that how she died?
It's never what you think it's gonna be.
Oh my god, I had no idea. Oh my god, she was murdered.
It's at least a safe bet you didn't invent it.
What the hell? Okay, I think this is the one I saw the least coming.
All for a fucking leg warmer.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And even though we all get a final curtain, we don't all get closure. Some of us hang around rehashing the show.
Garrett is sleeping with his housekeeper.
You can blackmail Garrett. She told me to tell you he's sleeping with the housekeeper.
I'm sleeping with my housekeeper. You mean Garrett's sleeping with her too?
Not Maria. Garrett's
Oh
sleeping
my
with his own
God.
housekeeper. And what are you sleeping with Maria for? She doesn't even speak English, and she's not a good cleaner.
Your mother just wants you to lead a good, clean life.
Would you stop paraphrasing me? It's infuriating. You're fired.
You can't fire her.
Here's the money that I promised you.
Oh, what's going on here?
As you dare, you're under arrest.
What?
You're being charged with grand larceny and extortion.
And paraphrasing.
Getting the fuck out of here. I suggest you do the same.
Ah, with the money! Oh, that's so stupid.
You tell that son of a bitch that Matthew Horahan is no pushover. He can go fuck a duck.
My little Matthew finally grew some stones.
Tougher. Let's get you out of here.
Tell him I love him and that I'm sorry we didn't let him play hockey as a kid. He was a beautiful skater.
Would you give it up already?
Tell him, Daisy. You
Okay,
owe
this
him.
might save her.
Your mother says she loves you. She's sorry about the hockey. She thought you were a beautiful skater.
How did you... She loved me?
Let's go, Mr. Lyon. Consider yourself lucky. Most people get taken to the clean.
Oh. Who shot him? And if he's gonna die, shouldn't someone take the... Oh, it's fake? Fucking rude. Fucking legend. He knew everything.
Thanks for taking the time. I appreciate Reapers who don't mind pitching in. Thanks, boys.
Come on, Rube.
Oh, he's a
Play
Reaper.
because all we got is time.
Oh. Okay, she can move on.
I believe that's my ride. Am I going to St.
Oh.
Bart's?
Oh, he's gonna be so pissed at them.
Let's see.
You're an asshole.
You're a sore loser.
I should have known you orchestrated this whole thing.
And I should have known you'd pull the same stuff here as you did in New York. You will not prey on the survivors of the souls you take. Or you will taste the wrath you've only read about in your precious little place.
Okay.
Clear?
I mean, fair.
Crystal,
What she was doing was pretty fucked. Like, it was smart, and honestly, I didn't really like the people, so I didn't really care. But it's still wrong to do. I feel like she just would have done it with anyone, even if they weren't assholes, so...
How the fuck am I gonna get that?
You're the amazing Daisy.
I had escaped the wrath of Rube, but I did have to pay a price. Entertaining Mary Kate turned out to have its cost.
There you are.
Yeah, back to her job.
I've knitted you a little gift.
Thanks. A baby hat.
Oh, silly. It's a pencil sharpener cozy. It's the Chinese symbol for prosperity.
That's so sweet, Dolores.
Awesome.
I could really use one of those.
Good to have you home.
Honestly, this was such a funny episode.
Try to find ways to check things off our to-do list. But in that strange quest to get through all our lists, we try to resist the urge to focus just on the past.
Yeah, her dad was wild. I really didn't expect her to have been killed.
I'll never do that. I'll never go to St. Bart's. I'll never...
Get it.
Sometimes we find closure by giving death the finger.
Okay. She's sailing. She did something with the advice, I guess. If you can really call it advice. She was just like, you would look good on a sailing boat. But, yeah, okay. Fun episode. I have to say, from the 3 episodes I just watched, I think the last 2 were both really nice. Like with the 8th one, I also said like, okay, it felt a bit like a filler episode. Like, it was still fun to watch. I just feel like even if not a lot happens, they're still like really amusing, and it's just a really fun show to watch. And constantly stuff happens you don't really see coming. Especially Roxy's death this episode. I'm still kind of shocked about that. I just so didn't see that coming. At first we saw her like in that dance studio and I was like, okay, she's probably just gonna like have an accident or something. And then apparently she invented leg warmers or knee warmers, however you call them. And that's why she was killed. Like, because someone, like her roommate, I think, wanted to steal her idea. That was so fucked up and like really the last thing I was expecting. So yeah, I feel like we're finding out more deaths every time, like what happened. And they also never really hinted towards it. So it really came out of nowhere, but like not in a bad way. It just shocked me a bit. I think we only now need to find out how Rube died. And I feel like they're showing a death like every 3 episodes or something. Like, I think we found out about Mason pretty early on. Then of course Betty, who we still haven't seen, so I doubt if she's ever coming back. Now we know Roxy too. Daisy said how she died on the set of Gone with the Wind, I think. So then there's Rube left, so yeah. I also feel like they're gonna like save that for the finale or something. So yeah, it was a pretty nice episode. We had the whole séance thing, and like I didn't really like Daisy, but I think it was like pretty funny what she did there. Also because those were just rich assholes. Like honestly, who cares? Like if she had done this to like just a normal like loving person and all, I would be like, okay, but this is so wrong that like the mom died and now you're doing this to this family, you know. But I didn't really care about the mom or the son. The mom was a bitch. The son was just like a privileged little brat, and yeah, I didn't really care about them. It's still wrong, but I get why Rube did it. Like I said before, he was already making so much fuss about just putting a note on someone's door, like a message from someone who died. That of course this is really wrong, and they were not allowed to do that. At first I was constantly thinking like, how did the police find out? How did they know? Why are they there? And then when Rube like appeared, I was like, yeah, okay, obviously he knows everything. Like he knew something was up already at the diner. So yeah, I think this was my reaction to this episode. It were some fun episodes that I watch again. I'm very curious about the last 3 and how they're gonna finish up the season, and if season 2 is gonna be any different, if there's gonna be new characters or whatever. But then I'm already looking way much in the future. We still have 3 episodes left from this season. So if you like my reaction to this episode, then please leave a like, subscribe, and if you want, you can already see more episodes on my Patreon. The link is in the description. Check it out if you're interested. And then that was my reaction. Hope to see you next time. Bye!